about 7:25. It's checking in. I am Tashita and I'm originally from Ethiopia and I'm a founder of Metropolitan Transportation Network. Thanks a lot. Yeah, thanks. Tomorrow at 9:30. Good idea. Living in the United States is an opportunity for us to live with our child who is severely autistic. This is my story. I was born in the Oromia region of Ethiopia. I was the eighth child of 14 siblings, and we grew up in a farm. Monday through Friday, we had to go to school and then come back from school. And then after you finish your classes, you go back and eat your lunch and then go back to farm and work. Those are long miles. And then you finish work so very fast so that you have enough time to play soccer. Playing soccer was everything for us at that moment during those days. Working in a farm, getting up early in the morning, there was no electricity. It was, you had to study in the dark. You had to use a firewood to light up things and then study at night. And you had to go after animals, after cattle and cows and sheep and goats. And then in addition to that, you have to go out to the field and work in the field, and those could only make us very, very strong. Without that, life today would have been very, very difficult to be where I am today. My father did not allow me to wear a shoe until I finished my junior high school and go to high school. My dad, he wanted me to be challenged. Most of the villagers don't have shoe, and he wanted me to do the same thing other children do. Did not give me that luxury. I remember my cousin and I went to the same school, and my cousin had to buy a shoe and then was hiding from my dad, putting a shoe on at school and coming back to a village hiding from him.
أنا هدى القحشي، يمنية أمريكية من مواليد أمريكا.
السلام.
جاء والدي إلى أمريكا لكي يبني لنا مستقبلاً أفضل.
They can contribute so much, but they're not being allowed to.
Oh my God, Aisha, I can't believe you're leaving me, والله.
أنا مالكة من مؤسسة لجمالك، أول صالون في نيويورك للنساء فقط.
We have an amazing day ahead of us. You guys are going to do great.
وهذه قصتي.
لي فترة عم بحاول أعمل موعد.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're always busy.
أنا وأخواني كنا مولودين في أمريكا، ولكن الوالد كان دائماً يأخذنا اليمن ويودينا على القرية علشان نشوف هو كيف كان عايش حياته، يعني طريقة عيشتهم في القرية كيف كانت. يعني أنا ما كنت بقدرها وأنا صغيرة، ولكن أتمنى أنه أرجع في هذا الوقت لكي أحس بقيمة هذه الحياة. أنا أم لولدين وبنت. عمره 18 سنة، وإلياس عمره 15، ومنايا 14 سنة. منايا هوايتها كرة القدم عكس أمها تماماً، وإلياس بيحب الباسكتبول، بيحب التصوير، وهوايته أن يكون مصور صحفي. صعب إنه أنسق ما بين البزنس وما بين البيت، ولكن أنا بمساعدتهم وبتقبلهم أحاول يعني قدر الاستطاع وقدر إمكانياتي أن أوفق ما بين الاثنين.
السلام عليكم.
السلام ورحمة الله.
كيف حالك أبا؟
الحمد لله الحمد لله الحمد لله الحمد لله الحمد لله.
كيف أنت؟ الحمد لله. أيوة، أنتم جاهزين للسفر؟
إن شاء الله إن شاء الله بعد صلاة الجمعة.
إن شاء الله.
بعد صلاة الجمعة إن شاء الله نتحرك ما بين 2:30 إلى 3 تركيا، ومن بعد تركيا إن شاء الله بتكون ماليزيا.
ان شاء الله اكون معاكم لما
إن
تروحوا
شاء الله إن شاء الله.
يعني كان نفسي هذه المره اروح معاكم بس يعني الظروف يعني
نعم أنا مقدر الظروف.
يا.
نعم أنا أحب كل العائلة تكون معي.
يا.
الذي هو على بالي إن شاء الله.
ان شاء الله. بس احلى شيء لو نقدر كلنا نسافر اليمن. هذا يكون الحلم يعني.
اليمن احنا في الوقت الحاضر محرومين من اليمن.
والله كان نفسي يعني اولادي يزوروا اليمن زي ما انت كنت ودينا واحنا صغار، يعني علشان نشوف بلادنا ونتعلم تقاليدنا، بس يعني خساره يعني الظروف ما تسمح لنا.
أنا أتمنى من الله أن تكرر الزيارات إلى اليمن زي ما أنا عملتها معاكم، وأنا مرتاح نفسيا عندما أخذتكم وأنتم صغار وعلمتكم اللغة العربية وأدخلتكم المدارس وعرفتم أن تقرأوا وتكتبوا وتعرفوا تقاليدكم الإسلامية، وهذا أكبر حاجة أننا عملتها في حياتي، وأكبر ربح.
صح.
أزيد ما ربحت بالتجارة، أكبر تجارة هي تربيتكم، والتربية هي أهم من كل شيء. ولأن احنا أصبحنا مغتربين ومضطرين أن نحسن نفوسنا في هذا البلد، وهذا البلد الحمد لله هي بلدنا الثانية بعد اليمن. هذه بلدنا الثانية وربحنا فيها وأخذنا فيها لأن العدالة فيها.
صح.
العدالة والأمن والاقتصاد، والناس دائما في كل العالم يتبعوا بعد الاقتصاد والأمن والعدالة، وهذا البلد هي بلد العدالة.
صح. والحمد لله يعني صرنا اليوم نقدر انه لا زال نعلم اولادنا الدين والتقاليد، يعني حتى واحنا عايشين في امريكا يعني. بس يعني
الحمد لله فتحنا المدارس. فتحنا المدارس في 74، وفتحنا مسجد الفاروق أول مسجد يعني في بروكلين، 7 دور 7 طابق.
أذكر الأيام لما كنا صغار وكنا نزور.
وكنت أخذكم
كنا ندرس
يعني
هناك وإحنا صغار.
في أيام الدراسة كنت أخذكم السبت والأحد، وأيام الشتاء.
والدي هو الذي شجعني لتحقيق أحلامي. كثير من الآباء يمنعوا بناتهم من الدراسة ومن الشغل ومن أن يشاركن في المجتمع، ولكن لا يعرفون أن البنات ما شاء الله يعني ممكن تطلع يعني أفضل من الولد، بس بدها شوية شجاعة وشوية سند، يعني أنه عارفة أنه والدها راضي عنها ممكن تعمل المستحيل، لكن لازم يعطيها الفرصة.
Coming from Ethiopia is a very humble experience. People are very nice to you. You don't have any choice other than being good. If you are not good, the villagers, the neighborhood will take care of you. They don't wait for your parents for you to behave. My personality was shaped by the community I grew up in, and then in the country that I grew up in, and then my family, my parents who are very, very humble. At the same time, we had no choice not to do anything different other than being good, behave, and work so very hard. This is the day I left Ethiopia. It was August 16, 1992. This is at the airport, actually, Ethiopian Addis Ababa airport. This is a picture taken there. It was a very emotional day. It was a very difficult day. simply because I had no idea where I was going and what I was going to be doing. I left Ethiopia as a result of not agreeing with the government. I actually come from a majority-minority ethnic group called Oromo ethnic group, which is a great majority, but politically, economically minority as a result of the government system of governments for a long time in that country. I never agreed with the government, and that's the reason why I had to stay in the United States of America. My wish at that time was to go to America and get a college degree or a graduate degree and go back to Ethiopia and work. That was my wish. America was also, to me and to many other young children in third world countries, is about tall buildings. So I started to count how many story one building in Minneapolis, downtown Minneapolis had, which is called IDS Center. The IDS Center has 55 stories, and I started counting how many stories it had. I failed, I could not make it. That was an American dream right there, looking at the whole building, which I ever dreamed to see. Life those days, no worries. Hakuna matatas. You just go forward, no troubles. You think about the future. You had no money, no trouble those days. I want to show you a picture here where this picture was, my wife took this picture with her grandma and her siblings the last day that she left Ethiopia. She went to Portland, Oregon, and after that, from Portland, Oregon, she lived in Portland, Oregon. Then we get married after that.
كان حلمي إنه أفتح صالون من وأنا صغيرة. لما كان عمري 14 سنة بدأت أمارس المكياج والحنة والتسريحات على أمي وأختي وكل أقاربي. فلما كان عمري 17 سنة رسمت الصالون اللي فيه خيالي، ومن هذه اللحظة بدأت أجمع الأموال لكي أحقق حلمي يوم من الأيام. ما كنت أدري إنه راح يتحقق بعد 20 سنة. قررت أفتح صالون لجمالك في بروكلين، نيويورك، لتواجد كثير من الجالية العربية المسلمة، وهم في هذه المكان بأمس الحاجة لهذا الشيء.
Hello, thank you for calling Lejmalek. This is Ryan speaking. Can I help you? الحمد لله، كيفك انتي؟ أهلا وسهلا. أهلا وسهلا. أوكي، highlight and cut blue. والله صراحة أول موعد عندنا اليوم لو بدك الساعة 11:30. وكمان شو قلتي شعرك فيه حنة؟ اوكي، لا عشان انه في حنا لازم اسالك اللي بيعملوا الشعر عشان بتكون مشكله. اوكي خليكي معايا لحظه. اوكي بعطيكي هدى عشان تساليها. she want to do highlight but her hair has henna, so I think it's gonna might want to do a strength test.
Yeah. السلام عليكم. كيف الحال؟ الحمد لله. أنت بدك تسوي صبغة بس عندك حنة بشعرك؟ اوكي، كم يعني مدة كم الحنة بقى بشعرك؟ واو. اوكي، يعني انت لازم تيجي نعمل لك ستراند تيست، يعني نشوف اول شيء اذا بيطلع اللون ولا ما بيطلع قبل ما نعمل لك موعد. اوكي، احتمال ممكن تفتحي وممكن لا، يعني احنا لازم نجرب نشوف اذا بيتفتح معنا ولا لا، لانه الحنة بيسبب يعني بيخلي صعب انه اللون يطلع على شعرك. يس. اوكي خلص، انا حاعطيكي رانيا حتعمل لك موعد وان شاء الله بنشوفك. اوكي ماشي، make her an appointment.
اوكي اهلا.
I spoke with Jack Moore, and then we're going to be putting Jack Moore on class 287.
اللي فترة عم بحاول اعمل موعد.
Oh my God, Aisha, I can't believe you're leaving me والله.
my first employment was I was hired as a dishwasher at Minneapolis Hilton for $5.65 an hour. And it was actually a big opportunity for me to be able to be employed. And $5.65, if you compare that, take that to the third world country, that's a lot of money. In 2002, I lost my civil service job. After that, I decided to drive a taxi cab for about a year. When I drove a taxi cab, I was making more money than many other taxi drivers, simply because other taxi drivers were waiting in line to go to the airport or other runs that makes them more money. I decided to ignore that and focus on shorter rides that could make me more money. And then by the time other drivers go to the airport and get 60 or 80 bucks, I already made $200 or more or less. So as a result, the taxi drivers were complaining about me making more money than them, and the taxi company decided to fire me in order to please other taxi drivers, because they did not want to, the taxi company did not want to lose all those drivers. It was better for them to lose one driver. As a result of being fired from the taxi company, I made a decision to start my own business, which is MTN, Metropolitan Transportation Networking. How's it going, guys?
Hello.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
How are you, Aisha?
I'm good. Getting super emotional.
Oh my god. Are you guys like leaving the house now?
Good to talk to you before I go.
Inshallah. Oh my god, Aisha, I can't believe you're leaving me, wallah.
I know.
This is crazy, wallah. But I'm so happy for you. You better FaceTime me the whole wedding or whatever you're doing.
I know. Inshallah, definitely.
Please, wallah, like let me know ahead of time, inshallah, and I'll like stay up so I can see it.
Inshallah. I mean, hopefully, the Trump ban won't affect anything. Hopefully things go well.
Inshallah.
And hopefully I'll be there, soon.
Yeah,
Inshallah.
inshallah. I hope so. Inshallah, everything goes well and goes smoothly. And did you
Yeah.
find your makeup artist and hairstylist yet?
No, I wish you could go.
I know. I can't believe I'm not doing your makeup. Oh, I want to cry.
I know. It sucks so much.
صالون لجمالك فتحته في عام 2017. هو موجود في بروكلين نيويورك. الصالون هو يشمل كل ما فيها التجميل، من شعر ومكياج وقصات. احنا تخصصنا في الأعراس، نسوي شعر العروسة ومكياجها تطلع من عندنا جاهزة. صعب انه تلاقي هذا الشيء في نيويورك، لانه هم متعودين في البلدان العربية انه تدخلي صالون ما في رجال راح يدخل عليها، لكن هنا صعب انه تلاقي هذا الشيء. فأنا حبيت انه اعطيهن شيء يحسن نفسهن انهن مرتاحات ومطمئنات انه ما في حدا راح يدخل عليهن. هذه كانت الخطوة الأولى من تحقيق أحلامي، وفي نفس الوقت قدمت خدمة كانوا كثير محتاجين لها في مجتمعنا. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
How are you guys doing this morning? Good.
Good.
All right, you guys ready for today? What is our schedule looking like, Rania?
For Bushra, she has keratin with highlight, and for Aisha, she has a cut and blow.
Okay.
Aisha's client was supposed to bring a friend for color, which was going to take the whole day for her, but the friend ended up canceling.
Okay.
So her schedule is open after 11:30. We could take walk-ins. We can call people from the waiting list.
Okay, I think it's a good idea. I think you should call anybody from a waiting list and see if anybody wants to take that spot.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can take walk-ins today.
Yeah, a lot of people waiting.
I want you to make sure to call and confirm all the appointments for tomorrow. I think we have a bride tomorrow, right, in her family?
Yeah.
So let's make sure we call them and confirm. Make sure they all are ready for the day early. Don't forget to make sure your customers are happy. Make sure you offer them coffee. Make sure you offer them drinks. And don't forget to ask them to rate you on Yelp and Google.
There we
That's,
go.
yeah.
Review us.
Yep.
I have a question. Did you end up ordering the keratin color shampoo and conditioner?
Yes, I placed that order. We should be receiving that today.
Yes, because we have a client.
Magic
today.
Sleek
We
and
also-
the rest of the color.
Yes,
that
I
we
ordered
need
all of
already.
that. I believe today or tomorrow we should receive all of that.
We need hairspray as well.
Okay, so let's put that on the list. Write a note. We need hairspray.
Number 1, was it elastic?
Yeah, number 1.
Alrighty.
Okay. All right, you guys ready for today?
Yes.
Yes.
we're
Excited?
ready.
We have an amazing day ahead of us, and you guys are going to do great. All right,
Yes.
see ya.
Okay. Let's.
لجمالك حصل على كثير من التغطية من الوسائل الإعلامية زي نيويورك بوست، هافنتون بوست، ناو ذس، ألور، فوغ أرابيا. كثير منهم كتبوا عنا مقالات، وأنا كنت كثير مبسوطة بهذا الشيء لأنه ما كنت متوقعة منهم إنه يتقبلوا هذا الأمر، إنه فتحت صالون بس فقط للنساء وتقبلوها يعني بقلب مرح وكانوا مبسوطين بهذا الشيء.
The only driver that I have is that Rafael Lima. I think he's most of the way through the hiring process.
What's the name again?
Rafael Lima. I put his name down at the bottom on the last page.
Oh, I see.
I think I put his name at the last page.
All right.
So he's not on a route yet, but as soon as his paperwork is finished, he'll go on a route. Seems like he's PM only.
PM only, right?
PM only.
Okay, so Jack asked me to coordinate this, so I wanted to make sure that I spoke with Jack Moore.
Jack Moore, okay.
Yep. I spoke with Jack Moore, and then you're going to be putting Jack Moore on Atlas Plus 287.
Oh, okay.
Do the same thing you did to
Rich Diggs.
Rich Diggs.
Yep, he's already on there.
Metropolitan Transportation Network, MTN, was started in 2003 with one minivan, and then added after that was my wife's minivan, and started transporting homeless children from home to school and from school to home. Since then, Metropolitan Transportation has grown so fast by the help of family members, friends, and extended family. And Metropolitan Transportation Network has currently about very close to 500 buses and provide services to 30,000 children to and from school every single day. When is Global starting? The last
Global's starting on the 27th now.
The 27th.
Yep. So everybody, the first schools that start are on the 27th. Nobody starts before that now.
Okay. The 27th is the first day.
Yeah, it changed Friday.
That's fine.
Yep.
So any other update? Ruby is.
Right, what I want to do to someone to come over for their back to school night on the 23rd, from 5:30 to 7:30.
Do you want to oversee that for us now until
I can
don't
go.
want to make? Why don't you oversee? Also, Brightwater, you had to set an appointment with them.
Okay.
Yeah, remember what I and you talked about, right?
Yes. I'll
So
follow up with
she
them.
did not respond to a phone call, so I want to make sure that
I'll
will
do that.
happen.
Tashita seeks out schools that other companies shy away from. It's the schools that a lot of them are minority students. Some, as they would say, students that are tough to drive for or handle. And as he would call them, those are his students, his kids. And he never pushed them to the back burner. He will always make sure that they always get their ride on time, regardless of how any behavior issues are for them. And that made me feel good as a parent and also just an employee, that no one was, above anyone else, regardless of what contracts we had. So, and that's the attitude with everyone that works here. And he instills that with all of us. And so we always make sure that, that happens. I remember when I started, I didn't know he was the owner back in 2009, 10. And he got on my bus and he said, "Let me ask you a question." I was getting ready to leave. And I said, "What is it?" He said, "How do you get the students to sit down?" I said, "That's what they're supposed to do. You can be loud as you want, but you're going to sit down while I drive." And he was like, "Okay, I love it." And he got off the bus. At that time, I had no idea who he was until later, But that's him. He will show up at all the schools. In the mornings when they're dropping off the students, he's there. And when they're leaving, he's there. So that's just him. First thing in the morning before we make it, he's the first person at the front desk.
فكرة الصالون جاءت وأنا صغيرة. كنت أروح للصالونات وما بلاقي مكان أسوي فيه شعري وأنا مرتاحة. فقررت في هذاك الوقت إنه لازم يكون لنا مكان خاص فينا. يعني مهما كان لازم المرأة تحس نفسها أن هي بتروح تعمل شيء لنفسها أو لزوجها أو لأحدا عندها مناسبة بدها تعمل مكياج، وتحس حالها أنه شيء صعب توصل أنه تعمل مكياج أو تقص شعرها أو تصبغ شعرها.
هلا ميس،
اهلا،
كيفك؟
منيح الحمد لله.
شو جابك اليوم؟
عندي بدي اطلع اظهر مع جوزي
ما شاء الله.
حابه اعمل مكياج ويعني اشي بسيط بشعري بس بلو دراي ميبي.
اوكي، دلعي حالك شوي.
اوكي. Look different from usual.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. So what are you looking to do with your hair? شو بدك تعملي؟
Maybe like blow dry مع curls maybe.
Okay,
just
so
to make it look more voluminous.
Nice. Okay, so بدك
يعطيه
يكون
حجم
من تحت يعني.
Yeah.
Okay. نعمل لك استشوار. Okay.
I'm glad إنك أخذتيني. إلي فترة عم بحاول أعمل موعد.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're always busy.
إيه وقت عراس يعني.
Yeah. أكيد بالصيف.
Wedding season is very hard to get an appointment in the summer.
لأني كثير بحب شغلك على الانستغرام.
تسلمي. شكرا. شو لابسة؟
White and pink.
White and pink. Are you gonna wear like an evening gown?
Yeah, a dress.
Okay, a dress. Nice. Okay, so you want to go soft with the makeup.
Yeah, شي خفيف.
شي خفيف ناعم على الشيء. Okay. Yeah, بيلبق لك انت ما شاء الله. Your face is so pretty and ناعم, so natural makeup will look very pretty on you. All right, so we're gonna start with your blow dry.
Okay.
I'm gonna set your hair. حط الليب كليبس وبعدين بنبتدي بالميك اب.
Okay.
أنا عندي ولدين وبنت.
ما شاء الله.
أنا جبت الولدين بالأول and I really wanted a girl, so kept going. الحمد لله I got her. I probably went for the 4th and 5th.
Oh wow.
Until I got my girl.
I know.
الحمد لله.
Especially if you like makeup and
like تخيلي طلعت يعني بنتي ما بتحب المكياج.
Oh wow.
لا والله she loves soccer. She's a tomboy. ما بتحب المكياج.
But they change. I mean, you never know.
Yeah.
I saw some pictures actually. She's really cute.
Oh, thank you. I'm waiting for that.
I love your posts لما بتعملوا matching outfits.
العيد.
Yeah, كتير حلو.
Thank you.
So maybe أعمل هيك للعيد الجاي مع
الله.
زوجي وابني.
That's cute. كيف العيد كان عندكم هالسنة؟
حلو كتير. رحن قرايبي اللي هم يعني أهل زوجي عايشين upstate. فالتقينا بالوسط بنيوجيرسي باترسون ورحنا على الجامع وبعدين رحنا أفطرنا سوا. فإتس فن.
Yeah.
we make sure كمان عشان الكيدز يحسوا بالأجواء العيد دائما نعمل إشي.
أكيد لازم واحد يحسسهم إنه برغم إنهم بلد يعني مش عربي they still have to hold on to the culture and يعني بيفرحوا بالعيد.
وبنجيب لهم هدايا. خليهم يحسوا يعني it's like the Christmas.
Exactly. And I love how now they like we're able to put up the lights and everything for Eid.
It's really nice.
It makes it really exciting.
Decorate.
Make them feel the spirit of Eid. Alhamdulillah, now they have a day off here. For Eid, they don't have to go to school.
That's كمان شيء بحبه عنه يعني في نيويورك إنه كتير diverse وفيها من كل الأجناس. وبيحترموا إنه في عطل دينية مختلفة. كنت أروح قبل على منهاتن صالونز في منهاتن بس هاي أول مرة إلي بلجمالك. إلي فترة عم بحاول أعمل موعد هون كتير صعب دايما مشغولة فكتير مبسوطة إنه أخيرا أخذتني.
بالرغم إنه صالون لجمالك للنساء فقط نساء كثير جايين من كل الأديان. كان عندي عروسة إيطالية قبل أسبوع وإسبانية، فهو مش فقط للمحجبات والمسلمات، هو مفتوح لكل النساء لكي يكونين مرتاحات، لأنه مش بس إحنا المحجبات اللي ما بدنا يكون في رجال في المحل، كلنا بدنا راحة نفسية ومكان يعني البنات يتكلموا مع بعض من غير ما يخافوا من أي حد.
That's a layup. Come on now. Our child who is severely autistic.
Let him follow his dream. I think they can contribute so much, but they're not being allowed to. Yeah, I definitely have to come up with a promotion for Eid. And also, I was thinking for my brides to have like a special. I feel like, you know, if you're my bride, I did your hair and I did your makeup, you should be able to buy the brushes at a discounted rate.
يعني like package it in your a whole thing يعني as.
No, what you're saying is different. What he's saying is put it in the price and like every bride walks away with a brush. I don't think that makes sense because not everybody wants a brush set. I think it's if you're a bride, you have the opportunity to تشتريها على discount.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, يعني على أساس discounted.
I think it makes your brides feel special.
Mm-hmm.
يعني if you want it.
Is it just for brides?
Just
who get
for
like
brides.
the highest package, or like all of them even include you just go in for like your nails?
No, bride meaning doing hair and makeup on your bridal day, on your wedding day. Yeah, like arusa.
How many bridal packages you have?
No, we eliminated those actually. So now it's just basic. We just kept it basic. That just became complicated.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So we ended up keeping it as basic. Like
لما تعمل مع العرب, do this, do that,
it's too many.
do that.
Yeah, it gets a little complicated.
They asking for the minimum.
Yeah.
But they keep asking. Yeah, when you do it, they keep asking
for
things
more
till you reach all of it.
Yeah.
No, it just became a little bit hard because not everybody wants to do everything that's in the package, and then they want to switch it out for different packages.
That's not just with Arabs. Like everyone, if you're not clear with them what you're giving them, they start asking, "Oh, can you do this?"
حتى لو clear. المبايعة هذه وعلى أساس إن عرب هذا إنه يحاول taking يعني يستغلك أكبر ما يمكن لأنك زيه وزيه.
They want the most. They want to get the most for that.
Yeah,
they're already getting a really good deal.
Yeah.
طريقة تعامله مع الغير يختلف عن طريقة تعامله معك كعرب.
بس I think هذا طبيعي مع كل الناس يعني إنه الناس أنت تتعامل مع الناس يعني اللي من أهلك.
My point. تعاملنا العرب مع بعض يختلف عن تعامل العرب مع غير العرب.
Well, yeah, because they're comfortable with.
Yeah.
بس
they feel like they know you're
it's not always it's not always a negative thing.
Comfortable يعني تختلف عن إنك تستغله. تحاول تستغله.
No, that's not always true مثلا.
لاحظناها على أساس شوف أصحاب دكاكين.
I think that's how it feels, but I think it's like if you're working with your family, you feel like you can push them, you can get more, but like with someone that you don't know, you feel like, oh, I have to like, you know, add boundaries.
Like every culture does bargaining, but when they in New York, like they come here, they just don't bargain unless they know you're from the same community. Then they start bargaining.
Then they start bargaining
like, oh,
because they're used to it, and they think that okay,
they switch
you
modes.
understand.
Yeah, that's like us when we go to Yemen. Like I didn't know how to bargain, and then when we were in Yemen, it's like now I need to start bargaining.
Yemen, that's what you get things.
No matter what we did, like at one point, Hada was like, "Wear niqab, don't even speak," because like my accent would give it away. She's like, "Don't even say a word, just like zip it." And I would go in the store, and they would still overcharge us. Like she would send someone else in, ask for the price for the same like product, and then they would be like, "Oh, like."
But they would
200, right? And then when we go in, they'd be like 1,000. And then we literally went in, like didn't say anything. And they still gave us like an extreme high price. So then in the end we asked the guy, we were like, please just like tell us, like, well, what did we do wrong? Like, how did he know? And then he was like, honestly, you really want to know the truth? I'm like, yes. It's like your nails are done. I can tell you're not from here. Your shoes.
Also the way we count our
and
money.
Count the money.
That's how I get caught every time. Especially especially the first day you're there, it's like you can't think in those numbers and in Arabic. So then you look really slow, like you don't know how to count 1 to 10. Yeah, it's like what is this?
We have to like pull out our phones and like calculate it.
But then you have a lot of like money and you just don't know how to handle it.
And the bills are much bigger.
Yeah.
This last year in 2017, MTN was the 13th largest minority-owned business in the state of Minnesota. Okay, it's amazing what has happened here and the work that he has done here at MTN. We've always been one of the fastest growing businesses in the privately held businesses in the state. It's really been a kind of extraordinary. A lot of that is due to each one of you who is taking care of our customers every single day, making sure the kids get to school safely, on time, every day. It's an important thing to do. Please join me in welcoming our President and CEO, Tashita Tuba.
That is a very humble introduction. Thank you, Jack. And thank you, everybody. I would like to welcome each and every one of you to our cool start at 2018, 2019. I think there are still many drivers and other staff coming in. It seems like it's a little too late. I'd like to welcome you again and for those of you who haven't met me, I'm Tashida. I'm also one of the drivers. I do not enjoy when they call me a CEO, and that's a little bit an insult, but again, I can't deny the fact sometimes. Thank you so much for coming.
For being successful in United States, yes, families are very good support system. But remember also, a system itself is a very big support system. You don't pay bribes in United States. You get services the way everybody gets the services. It is the good system in place that really helped us grow business. And then me coming from Ethiopia, from a very corrupt system, I greatly appreciate it. I appreciate it more than anybody who would be born and raised here would appreciate it. What made me and my family successful is that, number one, we were raised very humble. We were raised to work so very hard. We were raised to be considerate. We were raised to, I was raised not to be selfish. I was raised to work so very hard. And this combined with a good system has made us very successful.
أحب مساعدة مجتمعي اليمني في الفعاليات الخيرية، فلما فتحنا صالون لجمالك يوم الافتتاح كان عندنا يمن ايد، فساهمنا معهم إن احنا نعطي كل الدونيشنز 100% لليمن للفقراء والمساكين.
All right, so ladies, welcome and thank you so much for coming to the Yemeni American Merchants Association. As you both know, we had our grand opening on July 2nd, where we actually had over probably 400 people that came in that day. We did the ribbon cutting ceremony, we cut the cake, and then everybody got to see this beautiful exhibit, which Huda, thank you for participating in it. And then Sada, your husband, is actually in it, and our activist poster. So it's really exciting. So the purpose of this meeting is actually twofold. One, for us to engage with as many members of the Yemeni American community as possible. And two, from all the people that we're engaging through the focus groups, which you guys are part of the women's focus group, is really just to, have a conversation with you all in terms of what are the challenges, what are the issues that you see within our community that you can help us identify, and for us as an organization to see what can we actually address. Do you have any questions before we begin the dialogue? No. Okay, great. So we want you to feel comfortable in sharing. It's a safe space. Whatever you share here is not going to be attributed to your name and, broadcasted anywhere. So we really want you to be candid and frank with us and share with us whatever insights that you have that can really help us help our community.
Yeah, I definitely feel like there's a space there that you guys can open for women, where it's just speaking to the mothers and the younger girls, or getting more from the younger generation and see what's stopping them from moving on to the next level. Because I see from my clientele, when I talk to them, and they'll tell me I don't want to finish school. And it's what is the reason? Why don't you want to finish school? And it's most of the time their answer will be, why would I go to school if I know I'm not even going to work? Either my husband's not going to let me work, or my father is not going to let me work. So I feel like there needs to be a discussion there actually between maybe the daughters and their fathers, and understanding why is it that they don't want their daughters in the workforce, because I think they can contribute so much, but they're not being allowed to. Even if some of them are finishing education, they're not able to take that to the next level, and I think they need a push. Or maybe just even if we have, I know we spoke about having a talk, right, and just giving them tips and just teaching them how they can get there, because some people get stuck in a position where they don't know what's the next step, right? And then if we have the experience, we can kind of guide them there and just tell them, from our experience, what they can do.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great. And we are doing that day. Yeah. So it's July 21st.
I got
Make
you.
sure it's on your calendar.
It definitely is. I'm excited for that.
بالنسبة لي أمريكا علمتني الشجاعة وأن أكون قوية وأن أخذ حقي بيدي، لأنه إذا ما أخذته ما حد راح يعطيني.
I know I told you how happy I have been you taking over the house and then supervising the entire household and taking care of cleaning and taking care of the yard work and every single thing. I know in addition to that, I know you help your mother with your younger brother who is severely autistic, right, Gamadi? One day I had to come home for lunch. There was a visitor giving some services to my son at home. And I said hi to this visitor and a social worker technically, and then say, how's my son doing? She said, you know, children with autism. That was the first thing I was collapsed. But I said to, I think one of those days I said to the, why did he do this to me? Later on I realized that that was the greatest sin I ever made. I asked myself, who are you to ask God question like that? How about other people? What happens to other people? What different about you? Having a son with disability has made me as a different kind of father. But disability is not recognized in third world countries. People with disabilities are pretty much ignored. They are not considered as part of the community, and living in the United States is an opportunity for us to be able to live with our son or with our child who is severely autistic, and then being recognized as recognizing his disability is a lot to us. Living in Ethiopia with disabilities is not possible. I'm glad that we as a family are living in the United States with lots of services, lots of opportunities. Back in Ethiopia, people will be teasing you, children will be teasing you, everybody will be, services are not available, and people with disabilities are not considered complete human beings. I feel so very bad, and I feel so very sad for those people who did not get a chance that I have gotten today.
So what's going on with your college application? You're done?
I'm accepted. Everything's good. I just recently registered for my orientation. On August 8th and 9th, I have to go to the campus itself. And I'm gonna sleep over at the campus, and I'm gonna get introduced to like other students and everything.
Okay.
And then it's just the whole experience. Like you see what the dorms are like, and it's 2 days, so there's no point of having
Even
people.
if you're not gonna live there?
Yeah, it's not like mandatory. You can leave and then come back, but it makes no sense to make the commute there.
Yeah.
Go home, come back when the events last from the morning till the night. So it's like you're with the students. There's like icebreakers and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just introducing you to other students.
But are you settled on St. John's? Like you're not planning on transferring to Baruch?
I plan on transferring to Baruch, but not like right away. Like I want to stay in St. John's, finish my general ed. Like that's the first 2 years. Stay there for 2 years, and then possibly study abroad. They offer Paris and Rome. And it's $500 for dorm. You pay and everything, and then you just pay for the ticket to get there and back.
That's awesome.
So
But why are you settled on St. John's? Like,
okay, so when I went to like all the other what's it called, open houses, St. John's, like out of all the other schools, had the best photojournalism. They had a good support system for photojournalism. Like, it's just they offer the photographers so much resources to like be able to succeed in the field because it is a hard field. Like they offer you tickets to go to like New York, like fashion week, like the runways and stuff like that. They offer you like.
You think photojournalism in the future has a future?
Yeah.
In general.
Make it, yeah.
but he's not gonna know that unless he tries it.
What photojournalism do?
What I like my passion, what I want to do, something that I enjoy myself. Wait, listen.
My question was,
what do they do? I'm getting to that.
In general, journalism and photojournalism, what do they do?
Photographing. It's there.
Photographing what?
Current events, things that are going on.
What? It's an effect, right?
It's not just pictures.
It's not. Yeah,
it's not picture.
You're photographing and writing about it.
Okay. الصحفي كيف يحدث؟ كيف يتم الآن؟
What?
أي خبر كيف ينقل؟ كيف يتم النقل؟ الصحفي زي ما كمان سابقا ولا في طرق أخرى الآن؟
Okay, but social media.
If your profession is dead, how it's in the future?
How are you
But I
saying
think you
it's
should
dead?
at least let him try it.
Social media. What do you see on social media?
It doesn't
It's
mean
all
that
photos.
What has
Social media coverage. You don't think they have?
I think you should at least give him a chance. I'm serious. You should give him at least a chance.
What chance?
Try it out. Maybe be successful.
If you go into a dead field, how is that a chance?
It's not that important. يعني أول سنتين everybody he's gonna take basic classes, so he's gonna step his foot in. You have to let him experience it. يعني لازم
I'm not
يجرب.
saying it's your thing, but that's what I'm telling you.
لازم يجرب يشوف.
يجرب.
جرب. Because يعني بالنهاية احنا ما نقدرش نحكم عليه ايش اللي هو بيدرسه يعني هو اللي لازم يعني ايش حاسس بقلبه انه يشتي to follow. Let him follow his dream. And then from there,
it's not a dream.
It is a dream. It's something.
Then what
that,
is
it's
it?
just like we all
Define
have a dream. Yani we have something that we're striving towards, and that's what he thinks that he wants. So let him try it. He won't know.
If somebody told her you can't open,
if somebody told me I can't be a makeup artist, right?
You can't open a salon only for hijabis. That's never gonna happen.
Exactly.
What
you would have killed my dream.
Yeah, exactly.
And I would have never done it. You know, you
It
have
has
to
to
let
start
it be.
Okay.
خلي يعني test it.
Go ahead. Go
he's
ahead.
not 100%
Hey,
on it.
go ahead.
But he's just gonna test it.
Okay.
Doesn't hurt.
أمريكا هي بلدي. I was born and raised here. فهي البلد التي فيها المساواة بين الرجال والنساء. فممكن أي إنسان يحقق حلمه هنا. فهي بلد الفرص.
We are now planning to go back and visit Ethiopia in December, simply in December, because you guys have about 2 to 3 weeks of break from school, right?
When I was 10, I took my second trip to Ethiopia, and that trip was very fun at the least. I had a very great time getting to know family and getting to know my past, and I was always trying to try new things. I tried new foods, got to know my family, and it was a very great trip, and I wouldn't trade it back for anything. One of my mottos are never forget where you came from, and I think going there was great, and I learned a lot about myself.
I remember you were going to be traveling in the morning, and then you told me about how comfortable your bed was. And then I told you that, remember, where you will be going to Ethiopia, you will not be very comfortable. And then you told me that I had to learn how other people live too.
So I knew that I was very fortunate. I am very fortunate compared to others. Very fortunate to be an American citizen, to be born here and to live here. And I know that it's just luck. You can be born into a third world country, you can be born into a first world one. So I think it is important for us all to adapt to what life is like, and that will help us become more understanding towards other people's situations.
What America has gave me is that America has taught me that everybody, regardless of what you have and how rich you are or how educated you are, you're the same. Who cares if you have your PhD degree, and who cares if you are rich? It is you as a human being, the same person as the other person. That's the biggest lesson. Walking is my hobby, and I do this every day, every single day. I take a break from lunch and walk. And actually, in my neighborhood, I walk during the weekend in my neighborhood, because I don't get a chance to walk in my neighborhood during the weekdays. It gives me peace. I mean, especially out here in the country, it is so beautiful. And then you don't see the cars, you don't see anything other than animals and birds and everything else. So it's so very peaceful to walk in the neighborhood. My future plans are to continue to work until I get tired. I don't talk about retirement. I wanted to work until I get tired, and continue to provide services in non-profit. And continue to help other people, and then also go back to somehow in part-time base, go back to Ethiopia and teach classrooms, colleges and universities, and share my experience and focus on community building and education, healthcare, and other very, very important community society-based programs. What America means to me personally is home. Home is home. Nothing is better than home. I live in it. I work in it. There is no better home. There is no other choice. So I look at my home. I take care of it like anybody else.